Well, Putin just received the worst news of his entire life. In fact, after this announcement by a prominent businessman, I do believe that Putin's days are numbered. Now, as a quick reminder, don't forget to check out my VPN partner at hidewithlisa.com. If you don't have a VPN, now is absolutely the time to get that, especially in light of all the cyber threats that we've been hearing about. And what a VPN does is it protects you from hackers and cyber attacks, as well as makes you seem as if you're looking on stuff off a completely different computer. So check it out now at hidewithlisa.com and take advantage of 50% off for life. All right, so let's dive into this worst news that was just given to Putin. Take a look at this article here, because here's what I'm talking about. And this is on businessinsider.com. A Russian businessman has put a $1 million bounty on Vladimir Putin's head, calling for military officers to arrest him as a war criminal. That's a pretty big bounty, but here's what it says. And I quote, "I promise to pay $1 million to the officer or officers who, complying with their constitutional duty, arrests Putin as a war criminal under Russia and international laws," said crypto investor and California-based businessman Alex in a Facebook post on Wednesday. Alex went on and claimed that Putin had violated the Russian constitution by eliminating free elections and murdering the opponents. He goes on, "As an ethnic Russian and a Russian citizen, I see it as my moral duty to facilitate the denazification of Russia. I will continue my assistance in Ukraine in its heroic efforts to withstand the onslaught of Putin's order." So there you have it here. Here we have a businessman who has literally put a bounty on Vladimir Putin's head. So this just may be one of the worst announcements and worst news of Putin's lifetime. Now, going on a little bit, there was also an announcement made here in the U.S. by Senator Lindsey Graham that I want to show you guys. Take a look at this here. And this is on CBSnews.com. Senator Graham urges Russians to target Putin, and I quote, "Take this guy out." Whew. Those are very bold words by a U.S. senator. And here's my 2 cents on this. I don't think any U.S. senator or any massive politician or any of our leaders here in the U.S. should be directing someone in Russia to take out the president there. And the reason that I say this is simply this reason. It's not because I care what happens to Putin. It is because I don't want a World War III being sparked. And saying stuff like that could spark some kind of war breaking out beyond Ukraine and Russia. And I, for one, do not want to get involved in the war. That's my personal opinion. I want to stay out of it. I don't want our country or any other country heading into another world war. We have seen the disaster that brings. So that's my stance. It's just simply, I don't want this thing breaking out into World War III. So we have to be careful as our leaders. Not only that, here's also a quick update I want to give you about what's going on in Ukraine and Russia with the war there. Europe's largest nuclear plant was attacked by Russia, Ukraine says, and this is on Bloomberg. Also expanded here on NBC News. Russian forces seize key Ukrainian nuclear plant. Fire put out, and they're saying no radiation was leaked. And then we have Fox News right here, kind of an inclusive update. Russia attacked. The plant released no radiation, according to the IAEA chief. And it goes on to state Russian forces opened fire at the nuclear plant there, the largest plant in Europe, early Friday morning. The head of the IAEA said no radiation had been released and none of the 6 reactors were compromised, but action needs to be taken to make sure something similar never happens again. So that's the latest on the war front. I'm keeping my eyes on this nuclear plant, and I'll keep you updated as we go along. But with that, I want to remind you guys, please don't forget to get on over to restrictedrepublic.com. By the way, I did an amazing parody on there. The Real State of the Union Address parody by Lisa Haven. You guys got to check it out. Go to Restricted Republic, and right now you can absolutely get it for free. Use the coupon code 2 and the word free to get it for free for 2 entire months, and you can cancel whenever you want. But it's a really cool parody that I did, kind of with me as the fake Joe Biden, if you will. It's satirical, but it's me saying what Joe Biden really meant to say. Anyhow, I love all of you. Thanks again for tuning in. I'm Lisa Haven, signing out.